Celebrating 100 years of training, service, victory. Celebrating 100 years with stories from the fort. Victory starts here.
There is nothing basic about the basic. You are correct.
It's the first time that many of these young people are away from home, and or for the first time they're taking on a big adventure outside of their comfort zone. Because that's what it is. They're going to get out way outside of that comfort zone. And I think once they step in here, once they come in and start making those bonds, it changes. It goes from being a nervous, exciting adventure to, hey, I think I found my mission in life. I found a calling for many of them, or I found something I can contribute.
What does it mean to each of you guys as they get off the bus ready for training?
Well, it just means everything. You know, we transform these civilians into soldiers. It's very important that we are that first impression that tells them what the Army is when they get here.
So if you were just coming in and you were just fresh off the bus, you'd probably get scuffed up a little bit. And we don't like to call it scuffed up, but I'm just from an older generation of soldiers. So you'd probably do a certain amount of push-ups on your first day of basic training.
He needs more discipline. So when he comes up, you're gonna say down. When I
Down.
say down, you say need more. When
Need
I say
more.
Up, you say discipline. Down. Need more.
Need more.
Up, discipline.
Discipline.
Down. Need more.
Need more.
Up, discipline.
Discipline.
Down. Need more. Hello.
Don't need
Hello.
more.
How much of it is it mental?
Oh, it's what I think 90% of life is from the neck up, and I think that, or maybe even more. Okay, or so the saying goes. But I think that absolutely applies to being a soldier.
Right, absolutely.
Was training a little bit intimidating at first?
It was a little bit, although I played basketball while I was in college, so I was pretty much fit. But just seeing the other people that came in and seeing how they were struggling and stuff like that, it was a little scary, a little nervous being away from my family, for the first time. But, we all got together. We were like a family in no time. It didn't take time for us to really learn each other and, help each other and work with each other. So it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it.
It's a very hard, vigorous transformation, but the people how they turn out to be, the pride that they have when they leave this and they know that they made it and they went through the same ordeals and the same challenges that most people who do commit or make that commitment to serve, it's grateful. It's a smile on my face. It's very humble, and you can definitely see it when they leave here. They're a very different person.
I know when I came through, it definitely was like that because I really didn't know what I wanted to do, so I decided after I got out of college to come on into the military, and it was just something new. After being in there for 10 years, it's been one of the best experiences I've ever had. It made me the person that I am today.
I think for parents, it's almost like seeing your child kind of go through a rite of passage. All that effort, all that time, all that treasure that you put behind them, it all comes to fruition at that graduation. It's like my son or daughter is now a grown, adult, and I think for them it becomes a moment of real pride. But also, the moment gets big because in that, I know the band's playing. You see all these other young people there, and you see so many other parents because the place is packed and it's full of emotion.
Graduation it's an amazing time here at Fort Jackson. It happens every single Thursday here. I mean, every Thursday here, anywhere between 600 to 1,200 soldiers are graduating and joining our ranks in the Army. I mean, that we're bringing in that many family members into the Columbia community, and they get to see how beautiful Fort Jackson is, how great our relationship is with the city of Columbia. I mean, they definitely should come out. An Army graduate, I still remember mine. I still remember my graduation 10 years later. It's a spectacular event to see.
Alpha Media Columbia salutes 100 years of Fort Jackson.